I remember reading articles shortly after the Wales game which were making the point that possibly because you had more control on that, you might have taken your eye off the ball a little bit with regards to the defence, which didn't work particularly well against Wales. Is that criticism fair?
Well, we weren't happy with that for sure. You can probably, if you want to, make that the reason why it happened. But
do you think that was the reason?
No, it's not the reason at all. We took our eye off the ball. That's happened to us a couple of times in our time together. It happens to every team at some stage, and I don't think that was the reason at all. Look, we weren't happy with the players, weren't happy with how that game ended. Defensively, we missed few tackles, but we just didn't put the type of pressure on that we usually put on in defence, and we gave Wales too much room to play.
So was it a case that the game plan wasn't carried out correctly, or that the game plan was wrong in the first place?
I think we just didn't get our teeth into the game in terms of putting pressure on the ways that we like to in defence. It wasn't, by not trying. It just didn't happen. And I take my hat off to Wales. They leveraged the strengths they had in the game at the time and made us pay at critical times. If I look through the campaign, there's probably 3 tries that I'd be extremely disappointed with, and 2 of them came against Wales. Yeah. And we were still with a chance to win that game at the end. You can talk about the calls from the referee and all that, but we still had a chance to close that game out.
What was the other disappointing one?
I think the one against Scotland was disappointing. But we won the game handsomely. But I think in the end, you just don't like to concede tries at any time, really. Yeah. Generally across the board, you mentioned the attack. It was good. We're the only team to score 4 tries and 5 tries in 2 games. One of the critical things that we were hoping to improve on was our strike rate when we were down on the opposition's try line, and we managed to improve our work there. So there was a lot of good pluses that come from the tournament as well.